Well, good morning. Here we are, Thursday morning. I'm taking my first trade already. I just got the platform started up. So I'm in this one, 5 minute continuation. I'm in a little high, but I didn't get to see this back here when it was at the volume weighted average price, but that's where my stop loss will be. And looking up at a high of 336. I'm adding at 322. Okay, my limit order got filled there, so I'm out half. That was just to be protective. And now I'm planning on holding this for the breakthrough 336. My average price is at 321, which is a good place to be in, so I'm only risking about $7. Well, 15. We had a 1 minute lower high, and a higher low, and a higher high. Looking for another higher low. And we have a new 5-minute candle and a new 15-minute candle now. So that 5-minute candle closed red. Still looking for a higher low on the 1 minute. And I sold there because we broke through that support level of 318. That was what I was wanting to hold. I was looking for a higher low, did not get it. It's consolidation now on the 5-minute time frame. So down 19.95 to start my day. It's another one of those red starts. I'm in on this pullback down to this line here. Playing off of that falling support line. I'm selling there because there are a lot of sellers stacked up at 318. Oh, and they're starting to break. those sellers just went away. But I wanted to get out just to be on the safe side. I'm in playing JD here, playing the 1 minute time frame. But I'm not convinced it's going to do what I want, so I'm getting out there. Small loss on it. Very, very widespread on JD. Okay, I'm in SCYX there. I also have a limit order to buy at 320. So I'm in at 322, a limit order to buy at 320. Looking for a 1 minute higher low. I'm buying off of this 5 minute pivot right here. And I'm risking about $10 on this trade. My stop loss will be down here, just below 320. I'm actually going to move my limit order down to the volume weighted average price. My limit order to buy. That was a pretty good failure, so I'm selling there for a small loss. It started to try to break 327. I was waiting for the break before selling, but it just didn't do it. So now I have a limit order down at the volume weighted average price. We'll see if I get filled there on a possible 5-minute 2-bar pullback. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and move that limit order up. I'll try to get filled there and also down at the volume weighted average price. Second thought, I'm just gonna exit this one altogether. Oh, somehow I just went short. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even know I could short this stock. That's good to know. You know, I'm looking at this again. I do think I want to take a chance off of the volume weighted average price. So I'm back in it here. I'm in at $3.21 right up here. So I would rather have been in at 318. I'm long SCYX because of the 2-bar pullback on the 5-minute time frame. This pivot of $3.20, and also we're sort of playing off the volume weighted average price, even though we haven't quite made it there yet. The only thing we need to see is volume come in, which we haven't seen yet. So there's the pullback to the volume weighted average price. So that 5-minute candle just closed. and it closed above or right at $3.20. Exiting SCYX there because showing some weakness there coming down to that support of 318. A lot of sellers stacked up at 319. I would rather get out now than to have it drop on me and then get out with much bigger loss. So that's the end of that trade on SCYX, down $34 now on the stock. Long FRC at 1488 right off of the EMA. My stop loss is at the low of the candle, 1488. As we are breaking above the high of yesterday, looking up towards $15 here. A lot of sellers at 1498. That is a pretty good pullback there. Maybe a spot to add. I'm not going to add. I'm just going to hold on to what I have. Selling FRC there, looking for it to pull back a little more maybe. Big red volume candle got me worried. I'm buying the breakout here on VHC. A lot of buyers on a bid at 225. So I'm in VHC. I'm long twice. Average price 229. Selling half just to book some profit in case we pull back here. And I sold the other half for a loss as that was coming back. Five-minute consolidation is underway now on FRC. I'm long VHC on that 2-bar pullback. I'll add if we get a move down towards 221. Otherwise, I'm looking up at the high of 233. And that's a nice break. I'm going to add to my position. Selling half right there as we come up to that daily level. And I'm all out right there. Kind of struggling against that daily level, but we might just keep going here. I wasn't sure, so I just wanted to get out, take my profit. I've got myself to green on the day. I was down over 30 there for a little while, but I'm back to green. So thankfully, I get to start my day green. So the live show will be starting here momentarily. That's going to be it for the pre-market trading. So we're going to move on to analysis and the live show. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday, March 30th. I believe this is the last day of the month. No, it is not. That is tomorrow. So we have 2 more days left, today and tomorrow. So the market's moving up. Things are looking good for the overall stock market right now. Bulls are putting on a show for everybody. And for me, I've traded pre-market, if you've watched, and I was down 30 bucks or so. Starting my day red again, but then I managed to trade VHC here and had a really good trade on it on a pullback to this area right here. I bought this pullback, I added as it went up, and then sold into this break. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing. Nice trade. Had a hard time this morning on SCYX. All of this you'll see in the video that I post to YouTube after I'm done trading today. FRC, I have not tried. No, I did trade it. I made $8 on that one. Small trade on it. That's a banking stock, and I've traded it before, I think last week, and I didn't do too bad on it. So FHC, a little choppy right now on that 1 minute time frame. Big red volume candle here, but we've pulled back to the volume weighted average price now. We're bouncing off of there, so good bounce potential off of the volume weighted average price. Okay, so we could take a look. What do we want to do first? So we got 7 minutes to go. I've only got these 2 stocks I'm watching. I'm gonna look at the gap scan. We can do that. The scanners here. Here is the gap scan. You can see what's gapping up today. SCYX is gapping up 80%. I didn't do so well on it. I'm not sure I really even want to watch it. This is the high of day momentum scanner. This is where I pulled some stocks off and I actually made some money on them. So there we go. So back over to the main screen now. So let me see here. I'll pull up my progress. As you know, yesterday I had a red day. I had a red day before that. I hit my max loss 2 days in a row. So 2 big red days. I hate to see that. This is probably my worst 2 days in this entire run since January. As far as hitting max losses back to back, that is not something that I want to be in a habit of. That really sucks. It does. But I'm up overall still, looking pretty good. So let's have a green day today is my thought. It doesn't matter. I don't have to hit my daily goal. I just want to have a green day just to kind of get myself back on track. So right now I am green. I'm up a whole $4.92. Look at the drop on VHC here. I'm not sure I want to trade this one. You don't like to see that kind of price action. So the first sign that we had that something like this could happen was this big red candle right here. When you start to see something like that, it's like, I don't know, that's a lot of bear. That's a lot of bear right there. And then, of course, we tried for the breakout here, broke over that candle just a little bit, and a lot of bulls got caught. It was a bull trap. A lot of people buying that breakout and then whoosh, flushing down because all those stop losses are getting triggered. That is why you get those flushes. All right, so anyways, little analysis here. VHC, we went straight up on the 5-minute time frame with no consolidation. So 5-minute consolidation is now underway. And we have a broadening wedge formation on the 1-minute time frame. That's interesting. So yeah, we have a little support here. It's not the best support. I like to see a little pullback. You know, this is just sideways consolidation. But nonetheless, it is some kind of support. We may see a bounce off of that level. The EMA is riding up here, so we may see a bounce off of that. Big red volume on that last candle. I don't know. That kind of ruins it for me, but we'll see. We're going to want to get back over 245. What does the daily look like? The daily levels on VHC, we're trading up at 250. We could take a gander, a quick look. So 250. I don't want to waste too much time with that. Okay. Okay, so we pulled back to that daily level just now. Kind of bouncing around it. All right, get rid of that line. I was just curious. I wanted to see. So VKTX just hit the scanner. VKTX. And that's what it looked like. Okay, I don't have anything else. It's got a decent float. I don't mind the price. VKTX. VKTX. Since I've got nothing else there. Less than 5 minutes to go till the market opens. Okay, so no, we know we're looking for a 5-minute higher low on VHC. We don't know where that will be. We're going to be looking for a trend change back to the bulls. Right now we have a bear flag here. We'd like to see that bear flag negated, see a nice little bounce, then a pullback with a higher low and a higher high. That would tell us that our higher low is likely set on the 5-minute time frame when we see a 1-minute trend change. FRC, we are pulling back, consolidating on the 15-minute time frame. And I know that by looking at this because we kind of have a 5-minute downtrend. You'd actually want to go to the 2-minute. You could go to the 2-minute. You can take a look at that. Usually 2-minute goes good with the 15-minute. So you see this 2-minute downtrend, lower high, lower low. And then we go look at the 15-minute, which is not there. It's here. Nope. I always forget where I put it. It's here, I promise. See the 15-minute pullback. So we're looking for a higher low on that 15-minute time frame. So signs that a higher low, or that the higher low is possibly set, is a 2-minute trend change back to the bulls. We have a good start right here. This is a nice bounce. You want to see that follow through. You want to see a pullback with a higher low and a higher high. So let's get back over here to the 5-minute. I don't usually watch the 2-minute time frame. I trade the 1 and the 5. They go pretty good hand in hand. VKTX here bouncing out. Higher low in the 5-minute. Very nice. Equilibrium right here. Bull break. So pretty good. Volume's okay. So if we do pull back, I'd look at a entry possibility at 1556. 2 minutes to go. Now we have, okay, VKTX still popping up on the scan. What do we have in the larger time frames on that? Okay. A little choppy. Not much to say. These are them. No, these are not them. That's the daily. It's over here. This is the hourly and the 5-minute, or 15-minute, sorry. SPY with hourly higher lows and higher highs. So the market as a whole looking very strong this morning. Oh, excuse me. 1 minute to go till the market opens. Let's get back to the smaller time frames now. So that was it for the pre-market trading. I am up 492 to start the day. Look at that drop on FRC. Wow. That's big. We have a pivot at 1455. That's a 15-minute pivot level. Right back there. All right, good luck in your trading today. The market is going to open here in just a second. There it is. We are open. As that new 1 minute candle forms, I'm long FRC on a pullback. And stopped out on it. So losing and going red on the day. I'm long VKTX, looking for the breakthrough $16. There's our break. I'm selling half right there. Nice pullback. I'm adding on that pullback. Selling another half. And I'm selling the rest right there. That was a pretty nice trade. Now I'm at $8.83 on the day. I'm going to buy the dip off of the EMA on this. And I'm going to sell it because I was in too high, so I sold it. And I'll look to get in if we drop back down a little more, maybe to the volume weighted average price. BOIL is hitting the high of day scan, BOIL. A lot of volume on it. Low float. I'm buying FRC over here based on that pivot. I'm going to sell half right there. I'm just going to sell the other half because I'm coming up against the EMA right there. But I bought that based on the 15-minute time frame pivot. This is the 5-minute time frame, but that's that pivot there. That's why I bought it. I'm buying VKTX off of the volume weighted average price. And I'm selling it real quick right there. NEO is hitting the high of day scanner now. That's NEO, N-I-O. So Boyle is really thickly traded here. There are a ton of buyers and sellers on the bid and the ask. I don't know that it's thickly traded. There's just a lot of shares trading hands. Well, yeah, 1 million shares per candle here. That's a lot. So definitely some good liquidity in BOIL. I was going to try to buy it if it pulls back, maybe down into this area, like around there. So I bought Boyle there at that break of 350, but I'm gonna get back out of it because yeah, I'm not trading it again. That's my one and only trade on Boyle, unless I see something pretty spectacular. I don't like the price action on it. There are a lot of buyers and a lot of sellers. Take a look at this, just real quick. JD is popping up on the scan, but I don't really want to trade JD. Look at all these buyers and sellers. Look at that. That's a lot. You don't typically see that. And Boyle, yeah, I don't even know if Boyle is a, what is a, no, I don't know what the float is on it. It doesn't tell me. So I'm not really sure. It looks like a higher float stock. I'm pretty sure it is. All right, so back over here to VKTX. Really, really nice bounce on VKTX here off of that volume weighted average price. That's where I was in. So holding that would have been pretty spectacular. JD is back up at $44 was. JD is just crazy. I mean, it's got... Hold on, I'm going to see what we have here. I'm going to buy this one off of the EMA there. I'm actually going to get back out. Don't really like that. Took a $2 a $2 loss on that. Okay, so I did buy Boyle over here. You had a bear break, bull break scenario, so I bought it because of that. Look how far away my stop loss is. So I'm not going to make much on it. So I bought VKTX on that breakout. And I'm gonna add to it there, looking for it to break through the high. Selling half. And I'm not going to wait for it to break. I'm going to go ahead and just sell the other half right there. Oops. I meant to buy the dip, but I got in a little high. Let's get back out of that. Just because I'm in it too high. So that's my only reason I sold that. I would have rather have held it, but I was in too high. There we go, VHC. Well, I'm in VHC, long VHC there on that breakout. And I'm selling VHC right there. Getting back in VHC, looking for that break up towards 245. That's our high. There it is. That was pretty nice. I'm going to jump in it again, see if we get another burst upwards here. And if we come back to the volume weighted average price, I will add at that point. Actually going to get back out of it for a small loss. I want to see if it comes down first. I'm buying VKTX there. It's an EMA bounce that I'm looking for. Yeah, let's go for it here on VHC. Nah, it's just making me nervous. I'm going to get back out of that. So we had a bear break, bull break scenario here, selling half. I'm going to sell the other half there. I'm going to sell this part over here too. So that puts me at my daily goal. Nice pullback to the volume weighted average price. However, I'm going to be done today. That's going to be it for me. I was just looking for a small green day. I actually hit my daily goal. So I'm going to stop there, take that green day that I have. Things are a little sideways, a little choppy. I don't like the way VHC is trading. I feel like I'm going to end up taking a loss on it. VRC, it's a nice pullback to the volume weighted average price, and we might see a move higher. However, you got to keep in mind on the 5-minute time frame, we are just looking for a lower high as compared to this high right here. I think this might end up being an equilibrium. I'm not sure, but it could be. We have a tightening range kind of equilibrium here also on VKTX. The market overall is up. Everything looks good. I'd say we're a go for moves higher on these stocks, but trade wisely, be cautious, and use your stop losses. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go over here and put in my profit for the day. So this is March 30th. It is really nice to not have a red day finally. I started my day out down $30 and really glad I was able to turn it around. That's a $86 swing back into the right direction. So pretty good day, actually. Not bad. $56.52. So wow, 56,000. Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. 56.52. So there's my little green candle. Let's go ahead. So my low of the day. What the heck's going on here? Anyways, my low of the day from my open, I was down 30, so 733. So I had a lower wick there. I'm finishing up at my highs. Okay, so that looks pretty good. That'll update to the website. So I'm up $820 overall. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you back here first thing tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.